Hello friends, welcome to my second vlog. In this vlog, I will take you around the city of Amritsar, as I said, which was my next destination. In my last vlog, I took you around the city of Jammu and I also showed you how I visited the holy shrine of Vaishno Devi. But did you know that we actually faced a glitch while traveling from Jammu to Amritsar? Due to the farmers' protest, many trains got cancelled. Even we had booked our train tickets prior. But once we arrived at the station, that's the time we came to know that our train was cancelled, and it was a big setback for us. In Jammu, we stayed for 2 days. But right now, we are going to another place. As I said at the very beginning of the video, that we will go to a few other places and I will be revealing the names. So today actually we are going to Amritsar. So right now we are at Jammu station. However, unfortunately we have just come to know that all the trains to Amritsar have been cancelled. So I hope we are going to get the refund of the ticket. In fact, we contemplated a few options while going to Amritsar, how we can go. Thought of taking a train ride, we even thought of taking a bus ride. But finally we just decided that let's go for a train ride. But as I said, the plan had to be cancelled. Now taking a cab and we are going towards Amritsar. And probably the journey for the cab will be around 5 hours. So let's move on. Paid around 6,000 to the cab driver, and that also after a good amount of bargaining. By the time we reached Amritsar, it was already evening. The ride was pretty good, and in Amritsar we actually put up at Humble Hotels, which was a real good deal. The booking was done through online. The next day, we headed towards the Golden Temple. Right now, I'm standing in front of the Golden Temple. We have reached Amritsar yesterday and I was really excited to come to this place. I have read a lot and I've also seen a lot of videos about this. And this place is basically a very spiritual place for the Sikhs. But irrespective of any caste, community, creed or race, anybody can visit this place. It is actually believed to be the abode of God. So right now I'm moving towards the Golden Temple, and of course there are a lot of things lined up for the entire day. Catch you video soon. The experience was truly amazing, guys. I had heard a lot about this place. This is the holiest temple of the Sikhs. Many devotees come here almost daily. The architecture is simply mesmerizing. What you can see over here is the outside of the Golden Temple. Everything is done in pure white marble. There is a huge pool around the temple where the devotees can take a dip before they enter the main premises. And you can hear the constant chanting of Sikh hymns and prayers, which will make you feel really peaceful from inside. We spent a good amount of time at the langar. And yes, one of the delicacies served in this Gurudwara is the Kara Prasad. This is like a super delicious halwa. And yes, remember to cover your head at all times as long as you are here inside the temple. Good. This is believed to be the Holy Communion, and you can get it in various ways. Like you can get for 10 rupees, 20 rupees, 50 rupees. But make sure you take it and don't leave the temple without taking the blessings and the prasad. Right now I'm standing in front of the Golden Temple, and the atmosphere is really amazing. Now we are going towards the langar. Is the place outside the langar. And yes, the langar here is a must visit. Here you will get a delicious meal, and almost 50,000 visitors eat here daily. The food is mainly donated and everybody is welcome irrespective of any caste, creed, color or religion. In fact, you can even see a number of foreigners visiting this place. Next, we headed towards the Jallianwala Bagh, which is adjacent to the Golden Temple. When I reached this place, I could connect with whatever I had read in my history books. This place will definitely arouse nationalistic feelings for anyone. This is the entrance to the memorial. You can see the murals of the people who had flocked to that place on that fateful day. Standing at Jallianwala Bagh, and this is just next to the Golden Temple. This is the place where the biggest massacre of Indian history had taken place, where thousands of people were killed under the orders of General Dyer. This is the animated version of the incident, and you can also watch the entire movie at the theatre, which is located inside the museum. I'm standing at Jallianwala Bagh. This is the biggest landmark, I would say, of Indian history. Behind me you can see the white squares, which are the bullet marks that had happened on that horrible day. Thousands and thousands of people were killed, including women and children who had actually come to this place to protest against the Rowlatt Act. And under the orders of General Dyer, many innocent people were killed, those who had gathered here, and it was truly a very, very horrible massacre. There is no entry fee. This is open for all visitors. The place is very well maintained. They have made a beautiful garden over here, and I would say that if you're coming to Amritsar, these two places, one is the Golden Temple and the Jallianwala Bagh massacre, is a must visit. After the visit of Jallianwala Bagh, our major two tourist attractions of Amritsar was completed that day. We were very excited to visit the Wagah border the next day, which was around 30 km from Amritsar. Today I have come to the Wagah border. The Wagah Attari border is famous for the ceremonial closing of gates and towering of flags of India and Pakistan. You have to do a little bit of planning because the retreat starts exactly at 4:15 p.m. But you have to come way before if you want to get an advantageous seat, because the stadium is immensely packed during the retreat. So if you want to take a good position where you can do the photography and watch the retreat from a very close angle, remember to come way before, because most of the place you get is first come first serve. And if you there's also an option of doing an online booking. So I would suggest that if you want to really get a good position for the photography and for watching the retreat, do the online booking way before, so that you can come and watch the show without any tension. But do remember that if you're visiting Amritsar, this place is a must visit. This is a Wagah Attari border, and this is around 34 kilometers from Amritsar. You can take a taxi, you can take a cab, there are rickshaws available. And while coming, if you want to really get a good lunch, there are amazing dhabas. Remember to have some good amount of time in your hand and visit this place. The place is extremely famous for the retreat. There are thousands of people who flock here almost every day. The stadium is packed, and even we watched the retreat with great enthusiasm. The retreat, guys, was really awesome, and you can also walk down the ramp, holding our national flag. Right now, what you can see over here is the common people who come to see the retreat. Even they get a chance to hold the national flag and just walk down the ramp. So that's really amazing. And oh yes, the BSF person who was comparing the show, he was doing a great job in pepping up the audience. And we also explored the Zero Line. That was really adventurous. The Wagah Atari border is an army outpost and it is managed by the BSF, the Border Security Force. Amritsar is famous for a lot more things like kulcha and paranthas. If you miss out the desi ghee wali paranthas at Kesar Da Dhaba, you will definitely regret. Besides food, the local markets abound in fulkari suits, dupattas, shawls, and so on. So, my dear friends, that was all about Amritsar. Please share your comments, and if you really plan for a trip to this colorful city, watch this video once again as I have shared with you all the details. Lastly, please do subscribe, like, and share this video and support this channel. Bye!